My name is Jacob Deason, and this is my story. I'm 17 years old. I'm a junior, and I go to Benton Central Junior Senior High. I started varsity as a freshman, playing weak side linebacker and also a little bit of running back. On into my sophomore year, I really started to turn it on, and I played middle linebacker starting, and I was the running back starting. We were playing Rensselaer. It was an away game. 5 or 6 minutes into the first quarter, there wasn't really one hit that really set it off, but I just got really dizzy. There was a hospital just right across from the playing field, and I'd thought that I had a concussion because I thought I had a minor one the year before, and it felt the same. And so they rushed me over there in the ambulance. I was getting really sick and throwing up on the ground, and then I was kind of thinking, like, man, this isn't a concussion, like something else is wrong. And then the doctor came back. We took a scan of my head where I got hit, and he said that there was a small brain bleed, and it wasn't a concussion, and they were gonna send me off to St. Elizabeth Hospital.
We didn't realize initially that it was more than just a concussion, so at some levels we were kind of in a state of shock, really, when we learned that he was going to need surgery.
But by the time we were transferred and met Dr. Gehring, he explained to us that really it was the size of a hand in this area and about an inch thick. And he explained that on a child Jacob's age, there's not a whole lot of space between the skull and your brain.
I think it took a while, though, for us to really understand what was being suggested and what the implications were of that. It certainly was a pretty scary experience for us, but as it sort of sank in, then, by about the time it sank in, we were already prepped and ready for surgery.
When I woke up after the surgery, I felt really tired. Kind of felt like I would after a football game, actually. A lot of my friends and teammates started funneling in, trying to get in all at once, and it was really comforting to see all those guys and girls and family members there.
He had a weight restriction that he couldn't lift more than 20 pounds. So he was very frustrated that he couldn't even carry his books, where he had been, a guy in the weight room every day, and, he still insisted, I can carry my own book bag. I can lift 200 pounds.
The doctor had told me that I couldn't work out with the team and that I should really take it easy for a while. And it was really hard on me because my coach really liked a lot of guys in there right after the season, putting hard work into the program.
Yeah, he couldn't play intramural basketball this winter. That is something that he typically likes to do, but it turns out, as Dr. Gehring explained, probably the risk of a serious head injury playing basketball may be even more severe because of the possibility of hitting his head on a hardwood surface without a helmet on.
During May, we went back and got a follow-up scan that had showed that the bone had bridged over and that I could play again. Dr. Gehring had told me that he said that just because I'd had this injury didn't mean that I was more prone to have it again, and he didn't clear me to just play one position. I mean, if he didn't want me playing a certain position, he just wouldn't have cleared me at all. Thanks to St. Elizabeth, I'm back to playing the game that I love.